Hello, my name is Sara Asghari. I was born here in America, but I'm originally Iranian or otherwise known as Persian by some people. My family was all born in Iran. They immigrated here, and then my brother and I were born here. Farsi was actually my first language, and then I actually learned English while I was in school, in the younger years. And I decided to learn more languages. I learned English and French simultaneously in school, throughout middle school, high school, and college. And I really fell in love with languages. And when I was in 10th grade, a few students moved to America and got started in our school, and they had just moved from Iran, and their English was in varying proficiency levels. However, they all were needed in need of assistance in English, and they were all juniors, and they were at the time where they needed to be applying to universities, taking various tests like the SAT, the Compass test, ACT, and more. So I volunteered to help them. I would go and take SAT courses a year early, and I would print the information. I bought books, I created tests and quizzes, and I worked with each of them individually with the areas they needed help in. And they all were able to get accepted into the colleges that they were hoping to get accepted to. A lot of them actually wanted to go to Kennesaw and they got accepted. And when I was in the process of helping them, I realized how much joy there is in teaching when you are enlightening somebody else and when you see that level of frustration that they originally had completely dissipate and the confidence that they feel when they've learned something new or learned a new technique. It really was extremely satisfying to me. And I realized that I want to continue this journey. I want to continue expanding my practice and learning how I can be a better teacher to people around me and help as many people as I can. Um, I've always wanted to be a teacher ever since I was little. When I was younger, I would make my younger brother sit and take quizzes and tests from me. I would grade him, caused a lot of arguments and fights in the household, but now I see why, because I really love teaching. Um, I would buy workbooks and like summer workbooks for all different subjects and make all my friends sit and complete them, and I would grade them. I owe them all an apology now, but that's besides the point. Um, and like I said, I love languages, and I currently teach languages individually from right here in my little classroom in Sandy Springs. Um, I do, and also virtually. So I teach English as a second language, and I teach Farsi, and then I tutor French and Spanish to mostly to students who are taking French and Spanish as a second language in middle school, high school, or college. Um, it's super rewarding and super fun, and I work with people of all ages. So my youngest student is 4 years old. She's learning Farsi, and my oldest student in the past has been in her 50s. So I love working with people of all ages, using different techniques, and meeting my students' specific needs. Aside from being a tutor, I also really consider myself an advocate for children. So I call myself a child advocate and a tutor. This is because I feel that children really they need to feel heard, understood, and represented at all times in order to feel safe in their environments. And I think it's the job of the adults in their lives to make them feel that way and to be the voice of the children until they learn to find their own. And I really do try to make a tangible difference in the lives of everybody I meet, but especially children, by really listening to them and acknowledging their needs, acknowledging their thoughts, making them feel like what they have to say matters. I feel like if we give that respect to children, that's how they learn to respect themselves and to respect others in return.